Welcome to Lisa's Story Corner. I am so glad you're here. Are you ready for today's book adventure? Today, we're going to travel. Where are we going? We're going to Finland. Have you ever been to Finland? Do you know where Finland is? Well, Finland is a country. Let me show you on the map, and we're going to follow Fred as Fred has an adventure in Finland. So when we travel, always remember your passport and tickets. And of course, pack your bags. Welcome to Finland, everyone. Please get ready to follow along with the reading. Fred's amazing adventure in Finland. Fred was a curious boy who loved to travel. Today was very special. He was going to visit Finland. He packed his warmest clothes and his favorite camera to capture all the amazing things he would see. When Fred arrived in Finland, the first thing he noticed was the beautiful white snow everywhere. The trees looked like they were wearing fluffy white coats, and his breath made little clouds in the cold air. Fred's first stop was Helsinki, the capital city of Finland. He was amazed by the beautiful Helsinki Cathedral with its green domes and white walls that looked like a castle from a fairy tale. Next, Fred visited the famous Suomenlinna fortress. He took a ferry across the frozen harbor and explored the old stone walls and tunnels. He felt like a brave explorer discovering ancient secrets. In Turku, Fred visited the magnificent Turku castle. The medieval castle had tall towers and thick stone walls. Fred imagined knights and princesses living there long ago as he explored the grand halls. Fred traveled north to Lapland, where he would have his most exciting adventures. The landscape changed to endless forest of pine trees covered in thick, sparkling snow that looked like diamond dust. In Lapland, Fred met a friendly Sami guide who wore traditional colorful clothing with beautiful patterns. The guide told Fred amazing stories about life in the Arctic and promised to show him real reindeer. The moment Fred had been waiting for arrived. His reindeer sleigh ride. The reindeer were gentle creatures with magnificent antlers. Fred climbed into the wooden sleigh. "Get ready to hold on tight," called the Sami guide as the reindeer began to run. Fred's sleigh glided smoothly over the snow, and he felt like he was flying. The cold wind made his cheeks rosy, but he had never felt so happy in his life. As evening came, Fred learned he might see something truly amazing: the northern lights. His guide explained that these dancing lights in the sky were one of nature's most beautiful shows. Just as the sky grew dark, something incredible happened. Green and blue lights began to dance across the starry sky like colorful ribbons. Fred had never seen anything so beautiful in his entire life. Fred watched the northern lights for hours, taking pictures and watching the dancing lights. The colors swirled and twisted like a painting being created right before his eyes. The next morning, Fred visited a traditional Finnish sauna and then rolled in the snow. Funny Finnish tradition. At first it felt very cold, but then it made him feel warm and tingly all over. He enjoyed it. On his last day, Fred visited a local market where he tried delicious Finnish foods like reindeer soup and fresh berries. He bought souvenirs to remember his amazing adventure, including a small reindeer toy. As Fred's plane took off from Finland, he looked down at the snowy landscape one last time. He had seen incredible sights, met wonderful people, and experienced the magic of the Northern Lights. Finland would always hold a special place in his heart. Let's go on a real sleigh ride and then watch the Northern Lights. Let's go. If you'd like to take this story home to your family, Fred's Amazing Adventure in Finland, the link is in the description. I hope you enjoyed our story. Please subscribe so you don't miss the next adventure, which will begin with a book. Bye!